In the hidden recesses of the Australian Victoria woods, there existed a community known as the family. Outwardly appearing as a serene and idyllic commune, it was instead a macabre society shaped by the devious mind of its leader, Anne Hamilton-Byrne, and was a charismatic yet deeply disturbed woman who preached an apocalyptic doctrine, promising salvation to her loyal followers. Behind her soothing facade lay a dark and twisted reality, and had convinced her followers that she was the reincarnation of Jesus Christ and that the end of days was imminent. To ensure continuity of her community, she spearheaded clandestine operations to illegally adopt children from unwed mothers, often with the help of corrupt lawyers and hospital staff. Once within her grasp, the children were subjected to an indoctrination beyond imagination, and believed that pure and immaculate children would be the cornerstone of the post-apocalyptic utopia she envisioned. Hence, the children were kept under strict regimes, isolated from the outside world, and systematically brainwashed. Forced drugging was a regular aspect of their lives. The cult utilized LSD and other hallucinogens to maintain control over the children and keep them submissive, and, along with her loyal aides, administered these drugs under the guise of medical treatment and spiritual rituals. The children, stripped of any semblance of individual identity, were clothed alike, their hair bleached blonde as Anne's ideal of purity. Psychological abuse was a constant shadow. Public floggings, sleep deprivation, and starvation were just a few methods employed to break their will and reinforce loyalty. Any deviation from the expected behavior resulted in severe punishment. The secluded compound was a fortress of discipline and fear. It wasn't until the late 1980s that the family's horrifying practices were brought to light. Former members who had escaped began to speak out, sharing their trauma and abuse. A police raid finally led to the rescue of the children and the collapse of Anne's megalomaniacal delusions. Though justice was partially served, within facing trial, many of the children were left grappling with the long-term effects of her tyranny. The story of the family stands as a grim reminder of how charisma and manipulation can birth unimaginable suffering, even in places that seem like paradise at first glance.